Students, hello. The purpose of this short video will be to talk through some of the details regarding the Unit 3 Summary and Response essay. This essay is the last assignment in Unit 3. As such, the other assignments within Unit 3 and a couple in Unit 2 have been building up to this essay. You will be turning in a 3 to 4 page essay. That does not include the APA title page or references page, by the way. So when we say 3 to 4 pages, we do mean 3 to 4 pages of content, of text that you have written. And this essay is on the reading that your instructor assigned back in Unit 2. We are calling that article Reading 2 or R2. And then within Unit 2, you also found another source to utilize. We'll call that one R3. That source is on the same topic, but presented a different view of the topic, a different viewpoint. So you, at this point, should be pretty familiar with both R2 and R3, and you will be writing a summary of R2. Then you will be writing a response to R2. You will be writing about points with which you agree or disagree. You will be developing your ideas regarding some of the concepts and points that the author of Reading 2 brought up. You will need to add some quotes or paraphrases from both readings to support your points. You will be coming up with a thesis, in fact, to support during this project, this paper. Probably the best way to understand what this paper entails is to read through the learning material. What is a summary and response essay? You will get plenty of details. You'll see the overview. You can read what is required within each of the paragraphs or sections. You will have an introduction, a summary, response body paragraphs, a conclusion, and then of course, per APA format, you need to have a title page and a references page. We recommend that you download the sample paper in Microsoft Word. You can also download it in a PDF form to use as a reference. The sample paper is on an entirely different topic, but it is still very useful to you to see how the sample student structured the paper in APA format, what a good thesis statement might look like, how the section headers need to be centered and in bold font, and what is to be expected of your response body paragraphs. Each body paragraph should have a topic sentence, quotes and paraphrases with attributive tags. You should also have in-text citations. You should use the APA Common Module and the sample paper to learn how to format your in-text citations properly. You will also want to use transitions and build coherence throughout the paper so that the paper ends up being coherent, well-developed, interesting, and a paper that would support the 3 points that you say that you are going to support. The reference page in the sample paper is set up as it should be, with hanging indent, with the references alphabetized. You will also want to look at the APA Common Module for specific ways to format the reference that you are using, references rather, since you will have 2 references on your reference page since you are using 2 different sources. So we can't stress enough how useful this essay, the sample essay, is. In addition, you should look at the rubric. It's always a good idea to know how it is your instructor is going to assess your work. Be sure that you review your instructor's feedback on earlier assignments, Unit 2 assignments, as well as Unit 3 assignments, the Unit 3 argument breakdown worksheet, and the summary response thesis and outline planner. If you have any specific questions, you will want to get in touch with your instructor.